One of the hot financial trends on the internet is something called NFTs.
The NFT situation has just kind of exploded onto the scene.
Now to the latest trend that's sweeping the internet, the skyrocketing prices for digital art sold as NFTs.
NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. They're taking over the art world.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 4 in this NFT mini-series. In this episode, we're going to be discussing how you can make money with NFTs.
Now what the hell's an NFT? Apparently cryptocurrency. Everyone's making so much money. Can you please explain what's an NFT?
But if you guys are new to your channel, I'm your bro Taylor.
And I'm your bro Ryan. There's so many ways to make money in this space with NFTs and so many new ways that are coming out every day that we couldn't even imagine. And we're excited to share some of those ideas to make money with you guys.
Now, the first part of this video is going to be geared towards the majority of you who aren't going to be creating your own NFT collection. You know, you're just kind of looking to get into this space a little bit, make a little money, you know, get your feet wet, really. Now, later in this video, we will be discussing some of the ways you can make money with your own collection because there are endless ways to do that. But, you know, that's a little bit later in the video for you guys that are a bit more advanced in this space. Now, just as a disclaimer, you know, we're not professional accountants or financial advisors. We're just here for entertainment, you know, give our opinions on some things. That being said, we do want to make people aware of the fact that while there are a lot of opportunities to make money in the NFT space, there are way more ways to lose money. And that's frankly what happens to the majority of people is a lot of people lose money in this space. So you have to be super careful. You know, that's just one of the reasons that me and Ryan would both agree that this probably shouldn't be your first investment. You know, we've discussed in previous videos about things like Roth IRAs and, you know, retirement accounts like that. Get those type of investments going first, and then you can kind of venture into this NFT space because it's a lot more high risk, you know, and frankly, we just don't think it should really be your first investment. Now, it is your money, so of course, do with it what you will, but that's just our amateur recommendation, I guess you could say. Yeah, and now the first way to make money with NFTs is certain projects are going to have utility. Not all of them do, but, you know, certain creators and everything have realized, how do we make our project stand out? How do we add more value to our collection? Well, it's by attaching utilities. A lot of the common ones are, you know, you'll gain access to play-to-earn games, or they'll mine crypto for you, or they participate in profit sharing, or they let you stake the NFT. There are tons of ways you can really attach any real-world asset to an NFT.
And that's where this space is getting so creative, so new, so fun.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you can imagine nowadays, you can connect an NFT. NFTs bringing digital art, digital assets to real world assets, and that's the crazy fun.
Yeah, bridging that gap.
But way number 2, you're really going to be able to make money off NFTs, which Taylor and I are thinking about diving into a little bit more, is going to be like flipping NFTs. So finding a project that you kind of starting to hear a lot about, that kind of like the Bored Apes Yacht Club, where it's just, it's a word, no one really knows about it, then it starts gaining traction, you start getting into the community spaces, you start talking to people about it, and then you see it starting to gain even more traction, celebrities are getting into it, and then you're like, okay, this is going to do really well. You're going to want to buy in immediately or really early, and then once it skyrockets, you're going to want to sell it. So kind of like flipping houses or anything else, you want to get it while it's low or at its floor, and then you want to flip it for a good value.
Yeah, and that hype that Ryan just mentioned is actually one of the few aspects that we discussed in one of our previous videos on how to evaluate an NFT. Now, we would actually advise you guys to go look at that video because it can give you a better idea of some of the aspects and features you're going to need to look at to, you know, help you decide what NFTs to buy, whether that be to flip it or, you know, use it for utility or hold it long term like you would a growth stock or anything. Now, if you'd like to see us do a trial of flipping NFTs, please let us know down in the comments. Or if you have any other ideas, we love to hear from you guys and be creative and entertaining. You know, worst case scenario for us, it's a great learning experience. Best case scenario, you know, we're like billionaires in a week or so. So please let us know down in the comments. Yeah, guys, so everything up until this point has been applicable to the majority of you, you know, those who are just looking to get in a little bit, maybe dip your toe in, make a little money in NFTs. But let's say you guys are a bit more advanced, have a little bit of experience in the space, and you're looking to make your own collection. Now, this does possibly offer the greatest opportunity for growth and profit and everything to make money. but it is extremely difficult. Like how we mentioned earlier, that video about how to evaluate an NFT, you're going to have to consider all those things and check all those boxes when you're making your own project. You know, you're going to be able to, or you're going to need to create your own team, create hype. You're going to have to create an entire infrastructure capable of sustaining this project. You have to consider your marketing approach, what utilities you're going to add, the art, everything. There are so many things you have to consider. That's why it's probably not for the beginners, guys, not for the lighthearted. Do not take this thinking or take on this endeavor thinking it's just going to be some walk in the park. It's not. You know, tons of people get into the space. You're going to have a lot of competition.
And you've seen it time and time again. One of the best, I guess, recommendations or thoughts I would have in coming into this space as a newcomer, it wouldn't be to reinvent the wheel. Even though this kind of is the space to do it. This concept of NFTs is just growing rapidly, but it would be more of, my thought is to try and find a company that already exists, already has an infrastructure, and go to them saying, look, I can create this NFT idea that is linked to your asset. Let's say Wendy's, for example. I hope I don't get in trouble for that, but just say Wendy's, and look, I'll create these collection of 500 NFTs, and I get, every time they're sold, I get 25% of them. I know it's a smaller cut for you, but think how easy that is. Just on your computer, making digital art, giving them real world asset by someone owns a Frosty one, they get a free mini Frosty every time. Wendy's has already done stuff like that. They already have the infrastructure of a business, already have a team, already have customer service, all of that. You're just bringing a new side of it. Versus if you do it yourself, you'll basically be creating a business, a company. You'll need a team, you'll need a product, you'll need a customer service of sorts, but that'll be part of your team. You'll need all of those things
there's a lot
to create a quality type product.
Yeah, you know, but of course it would be very difficult to land a whale of a company like that to team up with. So let's say you're looking for some more ways to add value and make money with your own collection. Now, one of those ways is you need to be able to find a way to bring customers back. Keep these customers spending money with you. Now, I've seen that happen in a few different ways with some different projects. You know, some people will have like a mint, and then they'll sell another thing called an elixir or potion that lets you mutate your NFT and make it more rare. You know, that's just another way to get that same customer coming back to spend more money with you. Or let's say a project, you know, minted a male animal as their art. Well, later they come up with another mint of female animal art, and you're able to, if you own both a male and female, quote unquote, breed these to create a cub NFT. You have to just get creative in this space and find ways to bring customers back to you. You know, there's ways to do it. You know, people are just getting real creative. Those are some of the common ways I've seen it done. But you know, outside of, you know, bringing customers back, there are, of course, ways to make money with a collection after initial mint. You know, you can attach a royalty to your NFT to where every time it's sold in the secondary market, you get a portion of those proceeds. You just got to get creative in this space. You do have to be a little careful about that because people are wary of those type of things, you know.
Yeah, like we said, it might be a little bit harder to get your own collection going without a partnership or anything, but it's more rewarding, and obviously you have more creative space to play.
That's definitely true.
So in that aspect, it is much better, but it depends on what you're going for. More work, more reward, or just little reward, little work. Either way, it's your choice.
You're going to have a lot of competition, though.
For sure. So if you guys want more information or any ideas for future videos, you guys have questions, we'd love to hit them. We'd love to answer anything you guys have. So thanks for watching this video. Like always, we want to keep these short and informative. So let us know information about how we can improve or what you're interested in. We'd love to show it. So thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Now what the hell's an NFT? Apparently cryptocurrency. Everyone's making so much money. Can you please explain what's an NFT?